One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Longhorns offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the...
Oh, just keeps moving. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Winston. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Simon. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again. Got a man, it's McCutcheon. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Right on the money.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Liberty overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Lynchburg, these Flames gotta be thrilled with the result. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working that wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Terry.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. He's got it for a big play. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Gets the back moving. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it first and goal. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll start this drive firing. Throwing right. Hits the open man. Smashes ahead. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Reads it, fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Starling. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Starling. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Gonna sling it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And some room to work. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got some room, it was over. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive...
There he goes! Inside, touchdown doors! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's McCutcheon.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Makes the grab. It's Sterling. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Off-play action on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Sterling. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Commodores are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Fowler. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Winston.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Ball is loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Bring in the heat. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sterling. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll go to the ground. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Winston. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. From the gun, running back gets the give. Turning it on. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sterling. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Off the play fake. Fires left. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the back. Bounced off his feet. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. He slides that just inside the right upright, and that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. La Tech delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in CUSA. Trust me when I say the party is on in Ruston. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got a man, it's Fowler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. That's caught. It's Fowler. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Barnett. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Commodores will hustle to the line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Vandy. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Nice move there. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. We're ready to do it again.
Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Texas offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.